Well, yes. Hello, people. You know that if you don't see me for one day, there's a good excuse. If you don't see me for two, there's a really good excuse. Okay, so sit down because you know this is going to be a long one, right? 2 days worth, people. 2 days worth. Okay? Uno, dos. All right. 2 and 2. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's do lips of the day first. This has been lips of the day since Monday. Okay? Since Monday, it was lips of the day Tuesday, and today. I have been wearing the same makeup for 3 days. Not the same clothes, people, but the same makeup. Okay? And surprisingly enough, since it was neutral enough, it went with everything that I wore. So I have done a lip look on this 1,000 times before. And let us start off with one of my favorite liners, which is the Chanel Aqua Crayon Lip Color Stick in Chocolat. Right there. Lined, as you can see. Wasn't supposed to be so prominent, but nevertheless. If you hear the madness, he is behind me. Oh, now he got all silent. It's just been lovey-dovey as soon as I got home. There's probably a mess in the living room. I don't know. You know. Okay, and the lip gloss, and off to the living room he goes. The lip gloss is Bobbi Brown. This is a shimmer lip gloss. That's what it looks like. There we go. And this is in the color Spun Gold. I don't know if y'all be able to see that, but that's what it says. Spun Gold. One of my favorite. It's really basically almost finished, really, because I use it so much. I've done lip looks on this a number of times, and I love, love, love this lip gloss. I will be sad when I finally can't get to the very bottom. It's getting to that point right now. So that is lips of the day. Sit down. Okay. The good news was that Monday and Tuesday and part of today, my supervisor was at jury duty. Hallelujah, sweet Jesus. Notice I said part of today. Okay? So it was heaven on Monday. Yesterday was a really, really stupid busy day, regardless of the fact that she wasn't there. But it was still rather a madhouse. But we got through it, and minus her, thank you, Jesus. Okay? So she comes back today. And of course, this has nothing to do with my absence. I'll get to that in a minute. But while this is fresh in my head, she comes back today like a tornado. Like I come back from lunch, I walk in, and she's coming out of the kitchen. Hi. I'm like, oh, you're back. So that was that. Then for some God-forsaken reason, she had a stick up her ass about boxes that were under my desk. They're not under her desk. They're under my desk. Those boxes have been there since before I was hired. Why didn't you have a stick up your ass when the girl that trained me, when she was originally sitting there? How come it didn't bother you that the boxes were under there? But see, her boss, he's another one with a stick up his ass. On the outside bottom part of the desk, there's a little space about yay big, and the wires of the computers tend to stick out sometimes. And normally I'm up on it and I'll kick them back or whatever. This time they were sticking out like this much. Like here's the desk, here's the bottom of the desk. They were sticking out about yay much, not that much. Could you make sure that the wires, and unfortunately he had to say that when she was around. She was like right next to him. So now she's like, she goes around my desk and she's like, you know, we should do something about these boxes. Why are there so many boxes under your desk? I said, these boxes, and honey, cut to the quick. I said, these boxes were here when I was hired. They were here before I came along. Oh, well, you know, we should do something about them. I said, they haven't been bothering me. Oh, well, let's take care of them anyway. Bitch, they're not bothering me. If I wanted them to be removed, I would have removed them myself. I would have moved them elsewhere. Why are they bothering you? Because one of the boxes was pushing the wires underneath. Normally, all I do is lift the box, put the wire underneath, put the box on top, done. Sometimes when I move the box, if my foot moves the box, the wires will stick out. But all you have to do is just... But no, she wants to remove everything. I let the bitch do her work. I said, you want to remove the boxes? You go right ahead. Why do we have this? Why do we have that? I just let her talk to herself because I don't have the answers. Those boxes were there before I came. They don't bother me. Some of them, 2 boxes, were specifically for me because I keep whatever I order, the excess, I put right there. So when we run out, all I have to do is grab whatever and just fill it up. Mainly the coffees for her boss. Why do we have so much coffee? I said, because when we run out and there isn't anything for that day and we have to wait for tomorrow's order, I don't want to hear anybody talking about how come we don't have any coffee. So I keep extras. That shut her up. That shut her up. But what about these other boxes? Bitch, what about the other boxes? They're not bothering you. Your desk is over there. This is my desk. But you want to Mr. Clean? You Mr. Clean. You go right ahead. I just went into the kitchen. I had to take out the dishes. She was taking care of my desk. You go right ahead. Phones were ringing. You go and answer those as well. When she realized, oh, I'm doing her work, that's when she went back to her desk. Nobody told you anything about my desk. Your boss was talking about a wire that was sticking out. What does wire have to do with the boxes under my desk? I know how to take care of the wire. Let me take care of the wire. No, but you want to clean? You go right ahead. So you see how I am now? Like I was fine on Monday. I was fine on Tuesday. My mood immediately changed when she jumped on me. My mood immediately changed. Like the blood pressure started to rise. I just walked out. After a while, I just walked out. Because she was mumbling about something. There's something in the kitchen. And there's something in the... Honey, I closed the phones. I walked out. I went to the ladies' room. Stayed in there for maybe a good 10 minutes. Then I came back. She was back at her desk where she's supposed to be. Leave my shit alone. Leave it alone. What is the problem? Leave it alone. Anyway, going back to Monday. So yesterday, the 25th, was the due date for my very first Jeep payment. Why haven't I received any of my Jeep notes, my Jeep invoices, the paperwork that I'm supposed to mail in with my money, with my check for the first payment? So Monday, I came home. I was on the phone for almost 2 hours because, you know, they have to put you on hold. Then you have to listen to ridiculous music. Then you have to listen to that recording. We'll be with you in a moment. Please hold on. No. Then I stayed on the phone from 5:30 to 10 minutes to 8. That's longer than 2 hours. Isn't it longer than 2 hours? No, it was earlier than that. 5:30 to about 7:30. 7:30, somebody gets on the line. Hello, may I help you? I said, yes. I'm calling in regards to my first payment for my Jeep. I purchased a Jeep last month, and they said on the 25th of this month that the first payment was due. I haven't received an invoice. I haven't received any paperwork. I haven't received any notes, so I could mail it with the check so it could get there. Hold on. Put me on hold, bitch. Put me on hold again. Then she comes back. Oh, you're calling the wrong department. You have to call TD Bank. Now, the paperwork that I have from the Jeep, you know, all that paperwork that they give you, I'm looking at it, and it says TD Bank Auto, what does it say? Auto Finance Department or something like that. I wrote it down, honey. TD Auto Finance. So I said, but my paperwork says TD Auto Finance. No, you have to talk to somebody at the bank first and, you know, get it straightened out there first. So I'll give you the phone number. Okay, so I got the phone number. More recordings, more recordings, more recordings. Finally, when I couldn't take it anymore, I just hung up. I said, you know what? Because I'm getting angrier and angrier. So that was Monday. That was a waste of time. And you know, by the time I hung up, I was in no mood, and it was late. I was in zero mood to make a video. So, okay, Monday down the drain. Okay. I said, okay, Tuesday, I'll make a video. But I want to get rid of this car situation first, because I don't want some, you know, process server coming in, backing up a truck, and they're going to take my Jeep away because I didn't make a payment. Oh, hell to the no. So I want to clear this situation up first. So I called yesterday. I got on the phone yesterday. I did not call the bank. I called the TD Auto Finance. Why do I have to be waiting an hour and a half for somebody to pick up the phone? Why is that? Why do I have to wait for someone for an hour and a half to pick up the phone? I got music. I got, please hold on. Thank you for your patience. All that bullshit. So the longer I'm waiting, the more upset I'm getting. Finally, somebody gets on the phone, and she is very calm. And I'm explaining to her my situation, and she's like, "Oh yes, well here's the address." She goes, "I don't understand why you didn't get your paperwork for your first payment." I said, "I don't understand either, but it's not here." And she said, "Well, you know that it's the 25th of every month." I said, "Yeah, I know it's the 25th of every month. It's due today," which was the 25th yesterday. I said, "It's due today," but I know for a fact I have a 10-day grace period. So where do I mail my first check? So she gave me my account number. She gave me the address and all of that. So thank you, sweet Jesus. I wrote out my check this morning. Wrote out my check. I put a stamp on it. I didn't use my jobs. I could use my jobs, you know, stamp machine. But I have stamps of my own, so I put my own stamp. But I did use one of their scent receipts. You know, one of these like the green cards. Where are they? I have some. You know, like these. So we have them at my job. So I used one of those. And because I want to make sure that the payment gets there. So I mailed the payment this morning. So I know it'll be there. I probably could have waited until payday, which is Friday, but the more days go by, you know, and it's in Maine, so I don't know how long it takes from New York to Maine, maybe a day or two. Just get there, okay? Just P.O. box your ass over there and, you know, check off that Nancy made her payment. But here's the thing. I don't care if I made a payment or not. I'm glad I did. But I remember my father saying to me last weekend or 2 weekends ago. I said, I'm still, you know, we were talking about the Jeep, and I said, I'm still waiting for my payment. He goes, how come you still waiting for, I made 2 payments on mine already. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you make 2 payments on your Jeep? I have a feeling that my payment notes are coming under his name because he's got better credit than I do. So I'm thinking the paperwork seems like it's his Jeep, but it's really my Jeep. So he must have been just paying, and he didn't realize that he was paying my Jeep. So I have to talk to him this weekend and tell him, how many payments did you make for your Jeep? and then explained to him, I think you made a payment for my Jeep. So regardless of the fact, I got 2 payments. If that's the case, there's 2 payments in there already. But I'm still waiting because I before I hung up with the girl at the TD Auto Finance, whatever, I asked her, I said, am I going to get the paperwork, on a monthly basis? Am I going to get a bill or some kind of note or something? She goes, yeah, you should be. And I said, okay, because, it didn't come. The very first one didn't come. And she goes, I don't understand why that is. I have a feeling my father paid it. So I'm going to have to talk to him this weekend. Because when he does his budget, he's on auto mode. He's just writing out checks and checking off whatever he needs to pay. He's like me like that. Because I gather up all my bills during payday. And it's payday Friday. So I gather up all bills. And it's like, okay, check this off, check this off, check this off, done. I have a feeling the payment did come. And he paid it. And he doesn't even realize that he paid. Because he must have thought that the Jeep was for his Jeep. And maybe he thought, oh, that's funny. Two bills so I'll pay both of them. No, Pop. One of them is mine. And I'm thinking all along that I don't have the paperwork coming to me. It's coming under his name. I have a gut feeling it is coming under his name. But that's okay. That's all right. We'll figure this out eventually. Either way, there's a payment. I made a payment. So they can't say jack nothing to me. Okay? Okay, so we got that situated. That's the reason why Monday I didn't make a video. Tuesday I didn't make a video, but it is here Wednesday. Okay, so I spoke about Monday's absence, Tuesday's absence. Yes, I wrote everything down, people. Oh, sweet Jesus in heaven. Yesterday, last night at 11:30, right before I went to sleep. I should have gone to sleep at 11:30. But I saw Monica made a video, and she makes these Trash Talk Tuesday videos every Tuesday. So I saw it listed on my, the mail, my email, in my Google. So I said, should I wait until tomorrow, meaning today, or should I see it before I go to sleep? I said, you know what? I'm just going to watch it. And then I looked at how long it was, and I said, I don't care. I'm going to watch the whole thing. My girl had me laughing so damn hard. This is the thing, though. I should not have watched it last night because I was laughing so hard that when it was time for me to go to sleep, I couldn't go to sleep. I was hyper because I was laughing so much. Monica, you are damn ass funny. She had me in hysterics. But her situation is not funny. But the way she's talking about it, she makes it sound funny. But her situation is not funny at all. Look up Monica the Diva Trash Talk Tuesday. And I know there's another name to it, but all her Trash Talk Tuesday videos are hilarious. They may be talking about a serious subject, but it's the way she's telling the story. That's what makes it so funny. So I had a devil of a time tossing and turning. I had to calm myself down. I was like, okay, Nancy, you got to stop laughing. You got to stop laughing. So finally, I think I must have finally gone to sleep at about 1:45 in the morning. And I finally went to sleep. Okay, so that takes care of that. And can we discuss basketball wise, people? Why is Tammy? All she has to hear is Evelyn Lazarios or Lozado, whatever her last name is, her name, and she just freaks out. Like, she just gets all upset. But I can understand because this other chick, I don't know who this other chick is. What is her name? Shaquille O'Neal, his ex-wife? Her. She brought a friend and introduced her to Tammy. And the thing is, the day before, she was talking with Jackie and somebody else. I think it was Jackie. And she heard Jackie and I think it was Evelyn. I think it might have been Jackie and Evelyn talking. And Evelyn said that Jackie is messy. Tammy is messy. And of course, that's the part that the girl heard. So now she's going to tell She's going to tell Tammy, my eye has been bothering me all day. She's going to tell Tammy that, oh yeah, they were talking about like you're messy. And Tammy was like, say what? They were talking about me being messy. And so of course that hypes up Tammy. But Jackie is in for a rude awakening because we all know Tammy don't play. Please don't try to get on Tammy's wrong side. Why are you getting on Tammy's wrong side? Why? And see, Jackie wants to start drama where there is none. Evelyn did her daughter a service by paying for her tuition or something. Because she had a GoFundMe page. Jackie's daughter had a GoFundMe page. And I think it was for her tuition for school or something. And Evelyn wound up paying the whole thing. Personally, if it were me and that was my daughter, I would have just shut my mouth and said, thank you very much. That is a wonderful gift. No, Jackie going to get all up and stupid and talk about, why is Evelyn getting in my business? What does she have? Why does she have to do that? And she's talking about now I'm a bad mother. I don't know where she heard that Evelyn said she was a bad mother, because no, Evelyn said no. I just thought I was doing a good deed. And I'm thinking to myself, hell to the yeah, you were doing a good deed. Now, maybe this moved Jackie's nose a little out of joint because you're her mother, your daughter's mother. So why didn't you end up paying the whole thing? But no, she wanted the GoFundMe page and she was in a situation or whatever. And then Jackie got the nerve to talk to Evelyn, talking about, she is my daughter and I can take care of my own business. And Evelyn was like, well, why didn't you? We're still waiting for the answer to that question. But, that just riled Jackie up. Jackie was trying, and when Evelyn finally said, I thought I was doing a good thing. I'm not trying to get in your business. I don't care about your business. I just saw that your daughter had a GoFundMe page and I wanted to do right by her. And that's all. I don't care about your business. And of course, Jackie just sways with the wind. She was like, oh, okay, well, thank you very much. First, she was all up in arms and I'm going to do this to Evelyn if she gets in my business. And I'm going to do that to Evelyn if she gets in my business. Obviously, that got squashed because Evelyn don't want to have a beef with you. She don't want to have a beef with nobody. She already knows that Tammy feels some kind of way about her and has been for quite some time. She don't need you up her ass. So just say thank you, be grateful, and get to stepping. Jackie just wants to start drama where there is none. She wants to have a storyline so damn badly. Now she really is going to have a storyline because I saw scenes that are upcoming scenes. Oh, her and Tammy are going to have words. Her and Tammy. Why do you want to go up against Tammy? I don't understand that one iota. Why do you want to get up on Tammy? I wouldn't start there if I were you. I really wouldn't. I would leave it alone. I would leave it alone. And here's the thing. Tammy is not an irrational person. She's not an irrational person. She will listen to you. She may not like what you're saying. She will listen to you, but she will come back at you with how she feels. Now, if you start flapping your wings and start getting an attitude, oh, that's when she's going to shut you down right quick. She is going to shut you down like you just don't know. I am intimidated by Tammy. I'm a woman enough to say it. I'm older than she is, but I'm intimidated by her. I'm not older by that much, maybe a few years. I think she's 47. I'm not like 6 years older than she is, or I will be come this July. But like, I would want her on my team no matter what. I would want her on my side no matter what, because she's not a foul person. She's not. Let me take that back. I'm not saying that she is a foul person, but the way she got really upset when the girl was telling her that Jackie, I forget who Jackie was talking to. Jackie, maybe it was Evelyn. I'm not sure. And, you know, somebody had said that Tammy was foul or something to that effect. I don't remember. But she got like overly upset. Tammy got overly upset. But when she speaks and she's upset, not blind madness, because she can black out and just come for you and she won't know what the hell. And she's done that a number of times. When she just gets upset, everything that comes out of her mouth, she's right. She's right. You can't say that, oh, Tammy, that's kind of wrong of you. She's right. I have to admit. She knows when she's right. But her expecting Evelyn to apologize for something that happened like 10, 15 years ago, just let that alone. I mean, that's water under the bridge already. Just leave it alone. You're not going to get an apology. I don't think Evelyn wants to apologize. Evelyn was wrong. But like Evelyn said, Tammy and Tammy's ex, Evelyn done slept around. Evelyn done slept around so many times it's ridiculous. But when she was sleeping with Tammy's ex, she had enough time to tell Tammy. So you were making friendly with Tammy for weeks and months, and you did not bother to tell her until the very end of season 3 or something of Basketball Wives. And that's when the blowout came, like fisticuffs. You know what I'm talking about? Like Tammy threw a punch and Evelyn pulled hair, and it was just ridiculous. Now, mind you, Evelyn got a temper too. Oh, Evelyn got crazy cuckoo. One day they were meeting at a wine place. Evelyn took a wine bottle, threw it at somebody. That season, those girls aren't there anymore. Evelyn stood on top of a table, threw herself on the other side of the table. Oh, it got ugly. But I think now, I'm hoping at least, that these women are a little bit more mature, with the exception of Jackie. Because Jackie wants to be younger than she really is. And I want to be younger than I really am, Jackie. But that doesn't mean that, A, I'm going to be wearing clothes that don't fit me right, which Jackie does tend to do. And B, I'm going to act my age, you know, and Jackie sometimes doesn't. Like her daughter just gave birth, and she wants to be all up in the daughter's business now. Can the daughter have some time with her newborn child? Can that happen? You want to be the grandma, you want to be the grandma, you want to be all of this, and you want to take care of her, and and the daughter's like, you need to go now. Like, they brought the child home from the hospital. You need to go. So that was Basketball Wives. I really enjoyed that. Yesterday's part 3 of the Beverly Hills reunion, it was alright. You know, it was okay. Kim and Lisa, not Lisa Vanderpump, the other Lisa. Kim and her, there's not going to be any kind of a friendship there. No kind of friendship, no kind of way. So Lisa made it a point of saying, I'm not going to talk about you anymore. You cease to exist. And Kim, when they gave close-ups of Kim, she got the crazy cuckoo eyes. I don't know what the hell. She's supposed to be A-okay, and I'm sure she's, on the mend. Because when you're an alcoholic or a drug addict of any kind, I don't think you can actually stop being a drug addict or an alcoholic. You will always be an alcoholic or a drug addict. So I think she just needs, I guess she's clean now, Kim. But she got the crazy cuckoo eyes. And it kind of took me aback a little bit. I was like, ooh. So, yeah, there's that. So it was okay. It was, it was all right. Yeah, it was just okay. Do want to mention that I am wearing this. Okay. One of my YouTube family members said that in order for it to, come correct, it's got to be scraped a little bit. But I'm not going to scrape it right now. I do have a little bit. It's very subtle. You can barely see it. It's like right there and kind of right there. It's really, really subtle because I didn't scrape off the top. Maybe if I scraped off the top, it would have been a little bit more prominent. But I just wanted to test it out. It is gritty as hell. It's gritty. And there's no softness to this highlight situation at all whatsoever. There we go. So yeah, I mean, even if you could see it, it's gritty. There's no softness to this powder whatsoever. There really isn't. Maybe once I do start to scrape underneath, maybe I'll get the softness underneath. But as for right now, this is one of those highlighters that I'm going to just in the back, way in the back. So that is basically it in a nutshell, people. I have spoken over a half hour. I told you I had some catching up to do. Yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. Today is Wednesday. What's on Wednesday? I don't know. Oh, we have Real Housewives of New York tonight. So there's that to catch, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. So that's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. This is like no great shakes. I do have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 new lippies to try, but I wanted to wait until the whole cost situation was taken care of. So tomorrow, of course, I'm going to wear something new if it goes with my outfit. So that's basically it in a nutshell, people. You could let me know what you think, but we could also discuss about other things that I've discussed in the video. If you want to talk about, Basketball Wives, if you watch it, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, if you saw that, just, anything, just to say hi if you want to. Yeah. I'm easy. Oh, and Monica the Diva. Yeah, you again. This is another thing that was cracking me up in her video. She was hungry and she was having herself that new BK King something. Monica, I was this close, girlfriend, to going after work. Before I came in here, I was this close. And I said, no, Nancy, you just need to, you got food at home, which is true. I really do. But I have to cook it, I have to kind of prepare it and all of that. If I had just gone through the drive-thru, I could have just been eating. But see, what I would have done was I would have come home and I would have started to eat, and then I wouldn't have done a video. So maybe I'll do that on Friday or tomorrow. I'll bring it home. I'll do the video. But yeah, I saw the commercial for it too. I was like, oh, I don't want the one with the onions on top. I want the one with the bacon. That's the BK bacon. Is that what it's called? BK King or something like that? All I know is there's one with bacon. That's the one I want. So I don't know if that's the one you had, but that's the one I want. Okay. And some fries. And I want a large Coke. Damn, I wish I had gone through the drive-thru now. I mean, nothing can stop me from just getting in my Jeep and going to the BK now. But, once I take off my shoes. Yeah, once I take off my shoes, honey, and other parts of clothing, I'm not going out anymore until tomorrow. So, yeah. So that's that with that upon that. I love you. I love my YouTube family. I have missed you. I'm glad I'm back. This is the first time I'm actually glad I made a payment for anything. A bill has been paid. Payday is on Friday. 3 down, 2 more to go, people. Let us hang in there. Let us hang in there. Okay? Oh, how I wish my supervisor had still been on jury duty for the rest of this week. But that was not to be the case. I need to do a whoosah when she's around. I really do. Okay. So that is that with that upon that, people. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Mwah! I love you. Bye now.